Cadillac has been competing in the FIA World Endurance Championship since 2023 alongside Porsche, Ferrari and a lot more. Since their debut, they tried again and again to take victories, pole positions, but they weren't able to do so back in 2023 and 2024. Back in 2024, at the Fuji International Speedway for the Round 7 of the championship, the Blue Nose Cadillac took the pole position, making it their first ever pole position in WEC. But they eventually had an accident during that race, so they didn't finish the race unfortunately. To make things even worse, some scenarios happened and Chip Ganassi Racing parted ways with Cadillac, leaving no teams to operate the only rumbling V8 in WEC. Until Team Jota decided to become Cadillac's official powerhouse for the 2025 season, meaning we won't miss out the American V8s on the grid. They also brought two of them, which is double the amount of how much we had back in 2023 and 2024 full seasons. Now that's explained, let's move on to the main point of this video. Cadillac had an incredible practice sessions at this year's Le Mans, staying in top 3 on every free practice sessions. Because of their results, they gave us a promising strength for the qualifying and the race, which they actually did for the qualifying. Cadillac did amazing in both qualifying and hyperpole at this year's Le Mans, putting both cars on the front row to secure their first ever front row lockout. Alex Lynn did a phenomenal lap and got 3:23 around the circuit, enough to secure pole position. His teammate Earl Bamber finished with a similar lap time, which got placed him into second, meaning it's Cadillac front row lockout for the race. Not only did they get pole position and front row lockout, they also made history, meaning they are the first ever American team to get pole position in the last 58 years. Quali and hyperpole was great to them, but starting the race on pole position won't help to them because the race is literally 24 hours long. The start of the race was a total disappointment, like literally. Will Stevens immediately lost the lead right after getting to the first chicane. Both of the Jota Caddies flopped their race start really hard, they didn't make any progress and more like having some weird strategies later on. But the car that really got our hopes high was the Whelen Cadillac, stayed within top 6 and didn't lose any positions. Until the sun went down. The Whelen Cadillac unfortunately had to go into its garage to replace steering torque sensor, which costed them 5 laps down, meaning they are out of the lead battle. But they got back to the track later on and luckily finished the race. The Whelen cannot catch a break at Le Mans, like literally. They crashed both times back in 2023 and 2024 and finishing out of top 10. I guess it's true that it got cursed once again. Even more bad news happened when the Wayne Taylor Racing's 101 Caddy stopped running after the race restart in the night also, meaning our only hopes lies all on the Jota Cadillacs.
Into Earl Bamber, let's go on board 38.
We've asked to swap position, we've asked to swap positions.
They're very
The Jota Caddies made no necessary improvements nor big flops. The 12 car finished in P5, which is still a good result, and also the 38 finished 8th, which is still awesome after all. We might have not won the race, but we still finished within top 10, which is still a big achievement to get at a race that's literally 24 hours long. It was an amazing race for the whole Cadillac teams either way, so cheer up, we'll get better results next year.
Being pushed here, the net result of that is the gap to Lawrence Vanderwall is growing.